step 5, we teach you how to chain together unlimited automations using entirely natural language, and how to use our pre-built library of automations we call cheat codes. When we first built CheatLayer, we were able to build complex automations by adding on sentences into our prompt. For example, we could say, get all the links from Google Sheets, open them in new tabs, and then run a new script on them to scrape all that to Google Sheets again, and so on. However, OpenAI has a character limit, so that would have eventually limited the potential of our automations. To get around this, we trained GPT-3 to actually understand the names of all your scripts in your cheat list. So now you can chain together unlimited automations by just asking GPT-3 to run a script called X on them. You can invoke them using their names. To show you what I mean, click this link to go to our screenshot cheat code. Then click Run on CheatLayer. In about 2 seconds, it'll add your screenshot cheat code to your cheat list. Each automation in your cheat list allows you to run, edit, remove, white label, or schedule them. Cheat codes are a pre-built library of automations for everything that GPT-3 may not be able to generate easily, but we've built for you so you can use them right away. We recommend checking these out after the onboarding. Each one of them has a video and a tutorial to show you how to use them. You'll notice some of those cheat codes are unique automations you won't find in any other services. This is because CheatLayer can basically build you anything that's possible in the browser using a combination of GPT-3, our freelancer marketplace, and our free open office hours. Over time, we'll be adding all of those unique custom automations you can't find elsewhere into cheat codes. So let's go back to step 5. Okay, so to complete this step, we need to hover over this link and hold Shift-Enter. And then we want to use this powerful option, which is basically allowing us to invoke scripts based on their name. Before we proceed, let me explain what all these other options do. Click, link, or push button is useful when you want to maybe build like an auto liker or navigate through pages, or Twitter liker, for example. Save to local variable, we've tested this before in this tutorial, is useful for chaining together multiple GPT-3 generations. Save to cloud variable works the same way, but works across multiple scripts because it saves it on our servers. Set value, we've also tested in this tutorial, is useful for setting the input for registration forms or login forms, for example. Download file is useful for whenever you have like a .png or .mp3, you can give it to download file and it'll actually download it. If you give it a text data, it'll download that as a text file. Set inner text is useful for editing anything else on a website that isn't an input. For example, the headers or the link text, or basically hacking websites. So let's go ahead and click Run Code on Link, a new tab, and then scroll to the end of the GPT-3 prompt. And we want to change it to say, instead of run a script on them, run a script called screenshot on them. And screenshot is now on our cheat list, so GPT-3 will actually be able to generate and call it. Okay, now all we have to go to do is go File, Run. That link was a link to Google. The script is basically opening it in a new tab and running our screenshot automation on it. And if you click this little image that it just downloaded, it's a screenshot of Google. But the point of all this is that we just basically, or you, chain together complex automations using entirely natural language and the name of the script. We didn't code any of this. We didn't code the screenshot automation, but we were able to link them together and solve a problem using entirely natural language. This is very powerful, and we recommend you try and use this yourself to build your own automations after the onboarding. We have a video earlier in the setup guide that shows you how to build your own real-world Amazon scraper using everything that you learned in this onboarding course. And we recommend all users try this after the onboarding. Okay, that completes step 5, and now you can move on to step 6.